Okay guys, so here we have some green stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to take just enough. Let's just get this plastic off, and we've got to measure up the old sizes. So we're just going to take enough to make a small ball. Let's have a look. Now this is extremely hard because I'm sitting actually behind the camera, looking through the screen at the same time. So how exciting is this, eh? Look, it's all go, go, go. So I was looking at the competition for the big winter competition, and there's been some great questions asked, and one of the stuff was, I was a bit confused actually, I wasn't too sure what did he mean. But you can use Forge World models, so it's only Games Workshop on Forge World models, and but we won't prize. I think I was not too sure whether he meant the prizes. Will they be also Forge World models for the prizes? Well, no, they won't. They'll just be GW. So there you go. Anyway, okay. So look, make sure when you're doing your green stuff that you wet it. Okay, and then you really mix it up well, because what we want to make sure is that we've got no blue or yellow marbling effect within our green stuff. Okay, so really squeeze it down, really squish it together, make sure you get a nice consistent green throughout, and at this point green stuff is at its best. It's pliable, you can do stuff with it, and you can really go for it. Now there's many stages to green stuff, so you just have to make sure that it's ready to use at different stages. Okay, so look, I'm just going to use this can, my Kenko coffee can, okay, as a basis. Now we squeezed it out. Ooh, I don't know what that is, I think something just fell down in the background. Okay, so we squeezed it out. Now I'm going to take this, okay, I'm gonna wet it down in our water. Like I said, it makes sure it's wet down, because that way the plastic doesn't stick to the green stuff. Right, okay, so, and it doesn't come away in the can. Okay, so we're doing our pustules. Oops, that's the wrong side, let's do that one again. And let's put them in there. So it's, when you're doing pustules, it's nice to have a different amount of sizes. Okay. Because you tend to see, and we'll go for a large one now, you tend to see on pussy, plaguey type Nurgle things, different size pustules. And this is my simplest thing to do. Oops, I keep looking at the camera there. And don't worry if you go over the edges of stuff, because we're going to actually blend it a bit later. And we'll just take this bit again. Make sure you wet it down, because the last thing you need, wrong side again, the last thing you need is the green stuff coming away. Okay, and it's as simple as that. There's no big secret to this. Okay, it's just how you want to do it. Okay, so I'm going to take take our GW tool, which is this here, and this can also be used for dragon scales as well. We need to just flatten down some of those areas. So we're just going to press in where the raised areas are. So what I might do actually is I might zoom in if that's okay. Here we go. Camera doesn't like zooming in too much. There we go, that helps. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to press down in certain areas. I'm going to take away those lips that are around the edges. Because obviously we want a lot of raised. Let's just that's some raised, we want lots of raised basically spots and pustules. So I'm just going to take away the edges. We can go in and we can just raise them up a bit by just pushing up at the sides. Now if we want them to look like they're ready to burst, we lay some pressure lines into it. It gives it sort of like a sort of hobble sack. So we just bring that up. So you can see where I'm going with that at the moment. There, we'll do the same with this one. Just push that in a bit either side. And the same there, clean up that line there. And around there to give it more of a horrible pustule-like look about it. Now, what I tend to do is I look for a tool that's got like a point to it. So we can use this one. What we're going to do is we're just going to go in there and just clean that up. Push down and around there as well. So this is like your 101, how to create manky looking pustules. Everybody has their own way of doing it. This is, I suppose, my way of doing it. And just go through the piece like that. If you've got any maggoty like things you want to add into it, do so. If you've got some nurglings you want to add in there, just go ahead and do it. Because this will all come out once it's painted. Oh, you couldn't even see that, could you? Okay, so that's what we're looking at the moment. Okay, now if you want to go back on the pieces, get your plastic piping in. Okay, ooh, make sure you do it the right way around, because the last thing we're going to do is mess that up. Is push, just push down on it, like that. And again there. There you go. So it draws it up a bit, so there we go. So it's drawing it up, it's making it more pustule. Oh, that's horrible. And we'll do the same for this bit here. And we can actually bring them out in there as well. And let's just put a bit more around here, because we're trying to break up that shape. We'll take our tool and we'll just poke at that, just to give it a bit of rancid flesh around the sides. Okay. And also you've got to remember, a lot of this is going to be how it's going to look once it's painted. So we'll just do that there, poke around there, just crushing down the lips that are sticking out. Same around there. And around there. Sorry if this is really boring for you. That battle was fantastic last night. Who would have thought it? The Primarch goes down in the first turn. Just unlucky. Unfortunately, he made a move on a group of knobs and a war boss that were just too hard. We're just going to push down on that and bring that out a bit. We'll use this bit here to give us a sort of lip around. There we go, that's actually a lot better. And the same there. Okay, so you can see where we're going with it, and it is that simple.